Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are holding on tighter than ever to their friendship as the last surviving members of the Beatles. With the loss of bandmates John Lennon in 1980 and George Harrison in 2001, McCartney and Starr have become living vessels of a legacy that reshaped music history. As time continues to move forward, the two iconic musicians are making it clear that their bond is deeper than nostalgia. It's a vital emotional anchor rooted in shared history, mutual respect, and genuine affection. Insiders close to both artists say their friendship has only strengthened in recent years, with McCartney, 82, and Starr, 84, remaining in consistent contact, supporting each other's musical endeavors and personal milestones. While the public sees them as rock legends, those within their inner circle say they relate to each other most as old friends who've endured immense highs and heartbreaking lows together. Paul and Ringo are like brothers at this point, one source shared. They've lived through something so unique and once in a lifetime. No one else can really understand what they went through, not just the fame, but the pressure, the trauma, the grief. That shared experience ties them together forever. Their friendship often plays out publicly in subtle but meaningful ways. Whether it's McCartney inviting Starr on stage for surprise performances or Ringo speaking warmly about Paul in interviews, the admiration is mutual. At recent events, the two have been spotted laughing, embracing, and reminiscing, often with misty eyes. In 2023, when the Beatles released the final song using AI-assisted technology to bring John Lennon's voice to life, both McCartney and Starr approached the project with emotional reverence. The track, Now and Then, was framed as a tribute, not just to Lennon, but to their entire legacy. Both men participated in interviews and studio work to ensure the track felt authentic, honoring what the band stood for without compromising its spirit. It's emotional for us, McCartney admitted in a behind-the-scenes documentary about the track. We're not just finishing a song, we're saying goodbye in a way, and it makes you grasp onto the people who are still here even tighter. Starr echoed that sentiment, saying he felt the weight of time and the value of the moments they still share. I miss John and George every day, but I've still got Paul, and we check in on each other. We still laugh, still play. That means everything. Despite their legendary status, both McCartney and Starr have remained active in music. McCartney continues to perform worldwide, producing new material and collaborating with younger artists. Starr, meanwhile, regularly releases new music and leads his all-star band on tour. But even as they maintain busy careers, their connection remains a priority. Their bond also extends to their families, who have grown close over the years. McCartney's children and Starr's family have been seen attending events together, and both men have supported each other through personal hardships, including health scares and public scrutiny. For fans, seeing the two Beatles still together, still smiling, still making music, is a comfort in an ever-changing world. In a sense, they are walking time machines, carrying within them memories of Ed Sullivan, Abbey Road, rooftop concerts, and screaming crowds. But they're also two men who have aged with grace and perspective, choosing connection over isolation. They've had their disagreements in the past, a friend noted, referencing post-Beatles tensions during the 1970s. But none of that matters now. What matters is love. They know that now more than ever. In many ways, their friendship is the final chapter in the Beatles' story, not an encore, but a quiet reflection of what endures when the noise fades. Their continued partnership, whether through music, mutual appearances, or heartfelt conversations, is a living tribute to what the Beatles meant not just to the world, but to each other. As McCartney once sang, "In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make." Decades later, that lyric rings truer than ever for the two legends still standing, hand in hand, hearts full, and friendship intact.